Yes, people, welcome back to the YouTube channel. We are back with another Football Manager video, and this one right here is a highly requested video. I am answering all of you guys' Football Manager questions in as much detail as I can, and I'll get into some real examples with Football Manager. But before we get into this, guys, do make sure you are leaving a like, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you comment. This does help the algorithm push me out to more people. I do appreciate all the support. Thank you for hitting 11,000 over on the YouTube, man. Don't forget to follow the Twitch, where I'm live streaming Football Manager Monday to Friday with insane vibes. Head over there right now. But let's stop wasting time and let's get straight into this question time with me right now. Let's go. And question number one is, what is your favorite formation? Now, I am going to sound a bit sweaty, but I'm going to go straight over to FM so I can show you guys in game. Watch this. So for my favorite formation this year, it would have to be the 4-2-3-1 I created. It was inspired by Big Ange's football this season, well, earlier in the season, because now Tottenham have fell off a cliff. But listen, the amount of goals we saw with this, the combinations of play we saw this, listen, this tactic was just so fun to play with. And it was very nice that everything was literally symmetrical. We had an AF up front, advanced playmaker support, winger on the left, winger on the right, inverted wing backs on both sides, double DM, and two ball playing defenders. A lot of people think this wouldn't work, but listen, in game, the goals we saw with this was insane. Both the both defensive midfielders told to get further forward, so they are joining the attack and getting goals as well. Listen, this tactic was a very fun one. You can go test it out on my YouTube right now. The best 4-2-3-1 inspired by Big Ange. And question number two is, what is the first FM that you played? So guys, for me, I think the first FM I ever played, I played FM Mobile in like secondary school. I think it was like FM 11 or something like that. I probably lasted about 3 games and turned it off because I had no idea what I was doing. But then on actual computer, the first FM I ever played was FM 21. And I had a Crystal Palace save. I'm probably mentioned it so many times on Twitch, but I save scummed throughout that whole save, finished 4th with Crystal Palace, got the manager of the season and everything, so got Champions League. But then after that, I didn't play the save again. And even to get to the point of completing the season, it probably took me about 6 months. So I was very off and on, like I'll turn it on, play one game, lose, literally turn off my laptop and not open it for about 3 weeks. Then I'll get into the save again, save scum some more games and whatnot. And yeah, bro, ended up finishing 4th with Crystal Palace. So yeah, FM 21 was the first FM I actually played on PC. And then FM 22 was the first FM I streamed. So that was the one I actually played a lot more of. FM 21 was a bit on and off. I didn't really play it, but FM 22 or 21, depends what you think. And question number 3 is, what is your best ever save that you have done? And we got to go back to FM 22 for this one, guys, man. What a save this was. The originals will know about this save right here, man. And here it is, guys. This is the best save I've ever done on Football Manager. It has to be Building Bromley. Shout out to the guys who first joined my Twitch streams and was watching this Building Bromley series, because this series was insane, guys, man. Vanarama National League to League 2 to League 1 to Championship and then to the Premier League. Then finally winning the Premier League on the last game of the season. Guys, it was absolutely insane, man. Literally popped a bottle on stream when I won the Premier League with Bromley. It was insane. Hopefully, I'm going to cut to the clip right now.
You know me, Bromley. You know me, Bromley. You know me, Bromley. Oh, Bromley, we love you. Oh, rotted. Blood clot. I am my laptop. Oh, shit. Oh, Bromley, we love you.
But yeah, man, literally, Bromley save has to be the best ever save I've done. What a journey. Listen, I remember, yeah, I got 2nd in the Vanarama National League, but you don't get automatic promotion. So we had to do playoffs, and we lost the playoffs finals. When I say my head was in the clouds, I genuinely sat there and thought, I think I've just got to call this save quits at that point. Like, honestly, a lot of nights I was lying down in bed after playing the Bromley save, like absolutely rattled, because I bottled playoffs like 3 different occasions. I think it was in League 1, in the Championship, and in the Vanarama National League. I lost playoff finals. So listen, guys, very good save though, man. I did enjoy it. And like I said, I've told these guys on Twitch, I will definitely be running it back for FM25 with a new match engine. I'm hoping that's going to be lit. So we will be back with Bromley on FM25. Now they have been promoted to League 2 as well, so it's going to be even better. Question number 4 is, who was your best regen in all Football Manager games? And I'm going to have to go straight back to the Bromley save for that one. Oh my days, bruv. I can't lie, there were so many good players on the save, man. Damn. Let me find the one I'm looking for, though. All right, guys, I don't think I can narrow it down to my best regen. I'm going to have to show you guys 3 different ones. But here's the first one. Cal the second. This was one of my moderators on Twitch. Obviously, we did edit the nickname, so he has changed his name. But we sold him to Man City. We picked him up for 28 million, sold him for 118 million. I did not want to let him go, but he was begging to leave, so I had to sell him. But listen, look at the amount of greens. This guy was an absolute problem on Football Manager. And then the second one would have to say it is Zeno.
Oh my goodness!
Another name who has actually been edited. So guys, most of my best players, someone would have redeemed it and edited their name on Twitch. But this guy was a crazy, crazy striker. Literally the first season we bought him, £25 million, 38 games, 42 goals in the Premier League. He was on fire, guys, bro. He was absolutely cooking. Second season, we did end up playing 2 strikers, so we did share a bit more of the goals. But the first season was insane, broke the Premier League record. But listen, very, very good player, this Zeno fella right here, man. And then for the third player, it has to be Kevin Montano. This guy actually does have his real name, but this guy right here, I went and scouted him for some stupid money, 1.5 million. See why this Bromley save will forever be one of the greatest saves for me, because I used to put so much time and effort into everything, like the scouting. I was going to Colombia, going through all the youth teams and literally manually scouting players and looking at the ones that looked like they were good. I was doing that for like 20 different leagues, 20 different nations. It was crazy. But I found this guy for 1.5 million, kept him for so long at Bromley, 9 years, then we sold him for 52 million. So those are my 3 favorite regens on Football Manager. Question number 5, who did you watch to make you want to get into Football Manager? So I have to give a big shout out to Deluded Gooner. So I used to watch Deluded Gooner on stream on Twitch. Randomly, that was one of the only people I watched on Twitch actually stream. I didn't really know about Twitch before I started streaming on Twitch and whatnot. But yeah, he used to play like Arsenal save and whatnot. But I used to watch the Football Manager streams and I used to just be so intrigued, like, what is he really doing? Like, he's not actually playing the game, but he's playing the game. And then, like, the energy he would put into it, obviously, I haven't really seen him play Football Manager in a while, though. He just more so does, like, watch-alongs. Obviously, he does Arsenal watch-alongs. He's an Arsenal fan, does a lot of Arsenal fan stuff on YouTube and whatnot. So make sure you check him out. But anyways, yeah, bro, man used to watch him a lot, and that was it. And then one day, I was just watching a stream, and I thought, nah, man, I'm actually going to go get Football Manager. That was FM22, because I had 21 and played it a bit, but I didn't really care about it. The new one was out. I was like, you know what? I'm actually going to go get this FM22 thing and then try stream it, because why not, man? Obviously, I see a man who's the same color as me, similar mannerisms and whatnot, speaks how I kind of speak and whatnot, like similar probably backgrounds, upbringing and whatever. And it was like, I mean, if he could do it, then maybe I could do it. I may as well just try it. And that's literally what got me into Football Manager and got me into streaming. I think I answered 2 questions in one, but that's basically why I started streaming, and that's why I started playing Football Manager in a sense. So shout out to Deluded Gooner anyway, man. Question number 6, since you started playing Football Manager, would you consider managing a team in real life? I know, you know what, I get this question quite a lot on Twitch, yeah, when I'm live streaming. And guys, honestly, I don't know, man, because I feel like there's a lot of small details and like nuances that you will not really see, because obviously we're playing a game, in comparison to real life. So like, even to the fact of like dealing with people, I don't think I like dealing with people in that sort of environment a lot. So I don't think I would want to manage. I think I would try it out, maybe some sort of coaching, maybe trying to get a team to implement how I want them to play. Obviously, if I was going to manage in real life, it would definitely be a gegenpress. And that is just before Football Manager. Honestly, I would just love my team to win the ball back quickly and effectively. So yeah, bro, I don't know. That's the honest answer to the question, man. I feel like it's a cop-out to say I don't know, but I would try it, but I don't think I'm very confident at being a manager per se, or coach or whatever. So hopefully that answers the question, man. And the next question is, who are your favourite Wonderkids from Football Manager 24? All right, for this, I gotta open up Football Manager. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna choose 3 again. I feel like 3 is just a magic number. So first up, you lot are probably gonna call me boring, but bro, I can't lie. This has been my favourite Wonderkid for 2 years running, bro. Rooney Bargy, what a flipping player, bro. Genuinely, he popped his ACL in real life, and apparently he's out for like 6 to 12 months or something stupid. So hopefully he gets well soon. But listen, Rooney Bargy, based on what he is on Football Manager, even when I watched him absolutely pam Manchester United in the Champions League, this guy is going to be a very good player IRL. I'm hoping for him, man. But what a player. First up, definitely Rooney Bargy. And for the next Wonderkid, it has to be Usman Diomande. What a player, guys. Listen, if you haven't used him, look at his attributes already at 21 years old. Definitely one you should be looking to sign. What a player. Another one who was one of my favourites in FM23 as well. Continue to FM24 because he is still an animal, still young as well, and he's 6'3". He can play right back if you need him to and can play DM. Honestly, player. And for the third best Wonderkid from my experience on FM24, it has to be George Ilenikena. This guy right here, signed him at QPR. As soon as we signed him in the QPR save on FM24, won the Champions League, and we had no right of winning that Champions League, but this guy right here came in January and done an absolute madness. What a player, especially with these 3 stats right here, dribbling, finishing, and first touch up front. He's an absolute baller. He's only 18 years old in this save right now, guys, man. If you haven't used him, definitely one you want to test out. But those are my top 3 Wonderkids from Football Manager 24. Next question, staying on the Wonderkid topic, who are 3 Wonderkids that you have not used this year that you would love to try? All right, for the first player that I would love to try, or Wonderkid I want to try, is Estevo. They call him Messinho in Brazil. Apparently, he's an absolute baller. I haven't watched him in real life, so I don't know. But when it comes to this guy right here, I'm not going to lie, guys. But when it comes to this player right here, guys, the only thing that had me wondering whether I wanted to use him or not, because I had many chances where I could have signed him, it was the work rate, man. Me personally, I just need players with good work rate. I think in my save, he had like a 7 or 6 or an 8 work rate or something very bad like that. So I just wasn't a fan of signing him. But every single time people join my streams, they're always telling me, yo, make sure you sign this Estevo guy. He's so good. He's so good. And the thing is, he's very cheap to actually get in. And from what I know, I think his potential ability is very high as well. But I just haven't tried him yet, man. So maybe I need to try it. And the next Wonderkid is Michael Kayode. He is another one that everyone just gasses up and says is a very good right back. Obviously, 20 years old in the save. He has got the media description of a Wonderkid. He does look very good, just looks like a competent right back, looks good at almost anything, honestly. And because he's still young, a lot of these 14s, these 13s, these 15s are going to go up by 1, meaning he is going to have loads of greens all over the gaff. But I just haven't tried him, bro. Like, honestly, most of the saves I do, I don't have money. So to pick up a player like this for 40 million, I've got to be like Man City, Man United, one of these big teams. But I just haven't done one of those saves. And for the last Wonderkid, it has to be Ben Seguir, another one who's just too expensive for most of the teams I use. 40 million to about 60 million. The thing is, I know he's a player because I've done some simulations and I've seen him develop on Football Manager. It's just that I've not had enough money to sign him, but definitely at some point, I do want to use this guy in Football Manager 20. Let me know in the comments a Wonderkid that you want to try on Football Manager that you've heard a lot of positive things about. And for the next question, for someone starting Football Manager for the first time, what team would you recommend I should use? Okay, guys, so for me, when it comes to starting out on Football Manager, I would always recommend a team that you know the players, you know how they slyly play in real life, you know their style of play, you know who their best players are and stuff like that. And that way you can kind of use your in real life understanding and apply it to the game. If not, and you don't have a team you actually support, for example, so I would have used like Manchester United or something like that. If not, and you don't have a team you know the players or a team you directly support, then I would go with a team who do not have too much expectation. So if we use the Premier League, for example, I would say a team like Brighton's very good to start with. One, because they don't have a lot of expectation. You don't have to get into European football. The team's good enough to not get relegated. So, and they do have a good youth setup and are bringing in a lot of young players. So you've already got a lot of young players already in your team that you can bring in and a decent squad to start off with. So Brighton, like a team with not too much expectation. Another one is like West Ham, for example. And another one could be Crystal Palace, because you honestly should not really be getting relegated with these teams. but you can do potentially good with them as well. Next question, what is your favorite Football Manager moment? Okay, guys, for my favorite Football Manager moment, it has to be winning the league with Bromley, because I'm flipping bust a champagne on stream.
Oh, rotted blood clot.
Like, genuinely, it was insane, bruv. Like, I was so gassed because I weren't expecting to actually do it with Bromley. So when I actually done it, I was so happy, man. So I'd have to say it was the Bromley save, winning the league with Bromley. And if I had to say for this Football Manager this year, I would actually have to say winning the Champions League with QPR, because, guys, we had no right to win the Champions League with QPR. We had a bunch of young players. We was literally doing a save where we could only sign players that are under 23s. It was a spin the wheel save where I was only able to sign players from 4 different continents, well, 1 country from each continent, and England as well, obviously, because we were in England, so we needed squad registration over there. So it was literally a save where I did not expect anything to happen, only being able to sign under 23 players, and with the spin the wheel thing, I weren't really expecting to win the Champions League when we did. And the next thing you know, first time in the Champions League, literally finished 3rd the season before, and then we won the Champions League. So yeah, that was a good one as well, man. And the next question, what plans do you have for Football Manager 25? So I said to you guys already, I'll definitely be doing a Bromley save. You guys saw it already on FM22. We are bringing it back on FM25 with the new match engine. We are praying that the match engine is actually good and everything looks good. Graphics are better, because I want to take this Building Bromley save. So we called it Building Bromley. I want to take this to a new level. I do also want to go to one of their matches as well. So I want to tell you guys the match I'm going to go to as well. And you guys can come as well. So guys, we can meet up in real life and whatnot. It'll be a good time. And obviously want to try and buy a shirt and maybe get some players signing my shirt and whatnot. Maybe do some sort of giveaway. But I've got a lot of plans for Football Manager 25, especially with that Bromley save. So that will be one of the saves I am doing next year. I will probably do a Premier League or Championship save to start off with, and then probably transition into that Bromley save as my second save. But those are my plans for right now. Let me know in the comments as well, guys, if you got any save ideas for me right now, people. And for the next question on the FM25 topic, what are 3 things that you would like to see implemented into Football Manager 25? All right, so first up, I can't lie, I didn't think I wanted this, but commentary, guys, man. I don't know if you've seen my last 2 videos or something anyway on my YouTube, but there is actually a commentary mod that we've added to Football Manager, and it does bring the immersive experience to Football Manager and make it a lot better, guys. So I'll definitely like to see commentary added to the game. Obviously, different sort of commentators, different reactions and everything. That will be very lit, I can't lie, man. Next, it just has to be better graphics. Honestly, I'm tired of seeing what I'm seeing, man. Like, we need some step overs in Football Manager. We need players doing skills. We need new things. We need celebrations. There's a lot that can be done with this game. All they need to do is try and do it, man. And lastly, I want better interaction. I want better player interaction. I want better interaction with the board. Listen, I want to be able to tell a player, you're not getting a new contract because we don't have money. If I have to show them the transfer budget or show them the wage structure and tell them, listen, there's nothing we can do about it. I want to be able to interact with the players much better, because it's very boring. It's limited to about 6 options, 7 options sometimes. And it's like, the options don't even say what I really want to say. The additional comments don't affect anything either as well, man. I just want better interactions with managers, with players, with the board. It will literally make the story much better and more immersive. A lot of people have said something about them doing something with AI, hopefully, and that would be good as well, man. Just make it better, man, please. But those are the 3 things I would say I wanted, man. Just make the game feel more immersive, make the game feel more real, like you're actually there. And those have been you guys' Football Manager questions. Guys, make sure you are leaving a like, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you comment. Let me know who your favorite Football Manager Wonderkid is of all time. Also, guys, make sure you are going over to the Twitch. All the links are in the description. I am live streaming Football Manager and the vibes are insane. I'll see you guys over there. Bless up, people.